God of War Ragnarok is the much anticipated sequel to 2018's God of War, and it's coming to PS5 and PS4 sometime in 2022. Since the game's announcement back in September 2020, we haven't been inundated with details, but a trailer released in September 2021 did give us an exciting look at gameplay and in-game cinematics. We finally got a proper trailer for God of War Ragnarok at the PlayStation Showcase 2021 that gave us gameplay and cinematic footage of what we'll be faced with when it releases. The combat looks just as devastatingly violent as we'd expect, and the new announcement also confirmed that we will indeed be facing Ragnarok, a series of events and catastrophes that ultimately lead to the end of the world according to Norse mythology. God of War Ragnarok will pick up a few years after the events of 2018's God of War. Midgard is being hit by the freezing winds of Fimbul winter, which makes survival for Kratos, Atreus, and Mimir in the Norse wilds even more challenging than before. The game describes Atreus as desperately curious and says that he wants to understand who he is and who he could be. The mystery of Loki's role in the upcoming conflict is something that Atreus cannot let go of. He wants to keep his family safe, but Atreus also doesn't want to stand by and do nothing while conflict consumes the Nine Realms. Kratos, meanwhile, wants to protect his son and spare Atreus the bloody lessons he learned from his conflict with gods. As far as combat is concerned, the post promises more visceral and spectacular fights, with new attack abilities, a new runic summon for Atreus, and of course, the return of Kratos' legendary weapons. God of War Ragnarok won't just expand on Atreus and Kratos' relationship and combat, it'll also expand in terms of setting. This time around, players are going to be able to visit all 9 realms, including the previously unreachable Vanaheim, Svartalfheim, and Asgard, as well as to new areas from locations featured in the last game. After the player outrage surrounding the confusing upgrade process for Horizon Forbidden West, Sony issued a statement detailing how it will allow players to upgrade from the PS4 version to the PS5 version of future titles. At the end of God of War, we found out that Kratos' wife Faye was actually a giant called Laufey. That means Atreus is half god and half giant, and, what's more, he has a different name altogether, Loki. You know Loki, the trickster of Norse mythology. Hopefully God of War Ragnarok will explore this further and we'll find out more about Faye's secret past, as well as why she kept it all a secret in the first place. We're also hoping Atreus will embrace the shape-shifting abilities that Loki is notorious for instead of simply standing on the sidelines firing arrows at enemies.